There's nothing more fundamental than education. We know that. I mean, it's the building block of society, and so we know that in a big theoretical level, but then when it comes to, all right, we've got to provide the best possible education for our kids, what do we do?
We're looking for the right environment for her, and for her, someone to really find a way where she could learn.
I want my daughter to be able to communicate with others, to be understanding, to have knowledge.
We went and toured 12 or 13 of the top schools here on the West Side.
I visited almost like 27 schools.
I've been on a lot of tours, I've seen videos.
Every school is amazing on the tour. We decided we had to see what was actually
What's
happening.
it like for the kids?
Yeah,
you know,
in the classroom.
From the kids' viewpoint.
My daughter was struggling very, very badly. She had come from another institution. And when she walked on this campus, immediately she didn't want to leave.
First day I was really scared, but the second day I wasn't so scared and it was a lot more fun.
She enjoyed the reading, you know, she enjoyed the math, and she cried. She's like, I don't want to leave. I want to live here. And I was like, okay, this is the place for you.
You know when your child is happy and you know when they're not. From the second I dropped her off, I said, let's try it for a day and we'll see how it goes for next year. And within an hour, she came running in and said, tell my mom I'm staying.
She loves learning and she loves school. She loves the school. Every morning she wakes up, she gets dressed, she's downstairs, she's ready for school immediately. She wants to go to school.
At Delphi Santa Monica, I really felt like the kids were interacting with each other, with the teacher, with the materials that they were learning in a way that was totally unique.
The school has figured out a way to break down the components that are necessary to learn a given topic into small enough bites that the child can quickly absorb and get a grasp on that small component, and that builds and builds and builds.
You can move at your own pace here, and you can move and you can get what you need to get to move on.
It's really catered specifically to what your child needs at that particular time, and it changes.
The kids are studying for themselves at their own pace. If they need to take a little extra time, fine. If they can go super fast, great. They're not going to be held back.
They don't let them come against that brick wall and fall down.
Not only do they get the basic things like reading and math, but they also get to explore areas of their own interest and flourish in that.
They don't teach in a mass here, you know. They really teach individuals. They recognize each student as an individual, and that was the moving part as well, that I looked around and I saw, wow, after all these years, he's doing that because they recognized him.
You know, I felt comfortable. I loved the staff. I enjoyed the way that they, you know, were speaking to her. They were helping her. They were encouraging her, building up her motivation.
You know, the teachers here, you know, care so much. There really hasn't been a teacher at Delphi Santa Monica who hasn't been special and influential on our son's education.
You just see that they love your kid the way that you love your kid.
I mean, there could be no better compliment or no better assurance to a parent to know that when you drop your kid off every day, they're in the hands of someone who generally cares for them and just wants them to excel. That's what I love the most.
Going from where your child is not wanting to go to school to I love school, I was like, okay, this is it.
We couldn't be more grateful as parents to have our child here. We feel like the luckiest parents on earth.
It almost feels like a party trick when I bring my kids in front of my friends and family and they're reading to them. It's just, at 3 and 4 years old, it's so impressive.
He's just really happy when he comes home from school.
That's the big difference in her. When she comes to school, she's jolly, she's excited, she's ready. You know, she gets on me about being on time, and I love it. Like, I love it.
And our kids every morning, they wake up and they're like, okay, let's go to school.
They really like what they're doing in school. They look forward to it. They look forward to what they're working on and finishing it and starting the next thing.
I can see the difference. He talks very confidently.
Since I've been here, it's amazing how much more passionate they are about just improving themselves.
I dropped her off. She looked at me and she said, Mommy, thank you. And I just looked at her and I said, you're welcome. And she pulled me close and she goes, no, Mommy, thank you. And she gave me the biggest kiss. And from that day on, she has just been blossoming.
To watch Vivi actually enjoy it and effectively learning things again, you can't ask for more than that. That's what you're looking for.
With all the things I've learned here, I can pretty much learn anything I want to.
She's gonna achieve whatever she wants to do in life. I feel like she is gonna have those tools right in front of her, and it's not gonna be a question of whether or not she can do it. It's what she wants to do.